Hey guys, what's up? It's FemGem here. Today I want to give it a little open up a little discussion that I was thinking about while I was laying around doing stuff, watching some YouTube, and this idea just popped into my head, so I kind of felt like I had to do a video on it. Anyway, my question of the day right now is, what is the difference between this and this? I'll give you a minute. Give you some time to think about that. Alright. I think you guys had enough time to think. Obviously, most of you that are into Yu-Gi-Oh! Would obviously tell me that this card is way better than the other card, but for me, I just don't see it. I see the same card. That is the segue that's going to take us into today's video. I wanted to discuss how Yu-Gi-Oh! Has never changed. From the year of this, all the way to this. Hasn't changed at all. Some of you guys might click off the video right now, so please don't hear me out on this. Anyway, let's go back to the time of this. The time of cavemen, basically. That's what I call it, cavemen Yu-Gi-Oh! When you'd summon a monster, and then you would see whoever's attack was higher, and then you'd end up fighting each other, and one of you would win. They added trap cards like this, so that when a player had another monster that was more powerful than you, you can spring this on them, and you can turn the tides. Now, go down to this era. Let's say your opponent needs a monster in hand. They use Rhoda to get it. You ask them, that evens out the playing field. Obviously, over the years, Konami has definitely changed up the way that you play. From all the way up fusions, to synchros, to hand traps, to pretty much everything. Like, even today, even though they consider hand traps are good for the game, they're gonna say traps are too slow. Which, I kinda get why traps are too slow. But, basically what I'm saying is, even though Konami will change up the game every now and then, creating new new mechanics to summon, new board changes, like the latest board change was obviously the Link format, and they also just will create new cards like this card to balance out the game, and they also create ban lists. But I think out of all of them, ban lists kind of do the least amount of. I think it's that you're better off just creating cards that will counteract other cards. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is Yu-Gi-Oh! or Konami basically changes the game all the time, but altogether it's the same as that game. We're all playing the same game. We were playing the same game since this time. The time of Mirror Forces and I don't even know, Dark Magicians, and even though Dark Magicians is pretty relevant right now, but the time of basically caveman Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm gonna call it. That is the time we are playing in now. The only difference is there's new ways to counteract other cards. We used to use Mirror Force, now we use Ash. No different. Over the years, Konami will change their game. They will change it drastically, they'll change it slightly, everything else. But they always stick to the same formula. If you really think about it, like, I know there's all those memes of, like, trying to explain Yu-Gi-Oh! Now versus then, all that stuff. But if you really think about it, how you win the game is you drop your opponent from 8,000 life points to 0 life points. That's basically how you win the game. I'm not gonna obviously mention the other mechanics like winning conditions, but whatever. That's like a whole nother story. A whole nother can of worms that I don't want to open. But basically, that we still have the mechanic where we have to take our opponent's life points from 8,000 all the way to 0. We just have new methods of getting there, whether that be through combos and whatnot, through using other mechanics like synchros. So whether you think the game has totally changed or not, you cannot deny that Konami has kept the same formula, and explaining the game to someone is the same way you would explain it when this card was playable, or was played a lot, versus this card. Konami hasn't changed anything of this game. Actually, sorry, Konami hasn't changed the formula of this game. The formula is the same thing. It's been the same way since 2001, I think, when the game came out. Or at least 2001 when I started playing. So, basically, I just wanted to have that little discussion. Hopefully, people will see this video, and we'll open up the discussion in the comment section below. But tell me what you guys' thoughts on that. If you disagree with me, why do you disagree with me? If you agree with me, all that stuff. Anyway, one last question. This is gonna be the question I'm hoping that will be answered. I'll see a lot of answers to in the end. What is the difference between this card and this card? Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It would really help me out. I'm trying to hit 100 subs by the end of my birthday, or by the time of my birthday in November. So I would really appreciate it. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.